This morning.
Well, of course it's going to be a beautiful day. It's Southern California.
Living on the edge of the continent is awesome.
Here's what you need to do. You need to get away from the city, get up to Big Bear.
It's important for big fights to be made, in fights that are not only significant, but that are attractive to the fans. Since Tyson, we've gotten away from that dramatic kind of ending to a fight. Mike Tyson gave us that thrill, and we would be very upset at him when he knocked somebody out in the first round and we had to pay for it, but we'd pay for it the next time. And I think we missed that Tyson-esque kind of individual. We are in the entertainment business. We get on TV and we're supposed to entertain the fans that are paying good money to see us fight. They want a knockout, they don't want a decision. We have somebody finally that is gonna go into the ring and give us the entertainment that we're looking for, but after the fight, he's gonna be that boy next door.
Everybody understands this is the biggest test for me. Kel, he is a good fighter. He has perfect record, like 36 fights, no losses. I'm very focused for him because, you know, this new step, new big step for me. I'm very excited. I like my speed, I like my power, I like my timing, I like my strategy, I like my style. You know, I'm a little bit different, man. Outside, like every day, I'm Gennady Golovkin. I go into ring, I'm Triple G.
I've had the opportunity to have some very good, hard-hitting heavyweights, and I've had the opportunity to catch some great punchers, and they don't come half as close to Golovkin's power. It's really a different kind of power. It goes right through you. Everything that he throws hurts you. Martin Murray said it best. Every punch that he hit me with hurt. In every fight that I've been with Gennady, once he touches somebody with a first significant punch, whether it be a jab or a right hand, it doesn't matter where, you'll see the expression on his face change, like, uh-oh, I got 12 more rounds of this. But Kel, as soon as he gets touched with the first punch, will realize that there's a difference in the people that he's fought in the past to this young man. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do our strength and conditioning. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do sprints. They're going to do about 1.5 miles to 2.5 miles of sprints. And then we run to the gym and do our sit-ups and our stretching. I believe that in the sprint, it's going to be just like in a fight. You throw 3 or 4 punches, you take your heart rate up, and then you bring your heart rate down. So they do sprints with rest in between, sprint with rest in between. Today is a short sprint, sometimes it's longer sprints. But it's to simulate the action they're going to be doing in a fight.
Yeah, beautiful place, beautiful morning, beautiful people work with me. Just thank you God, thank you to my team. Working hard every day, this is my style.
We're up at 7,000 feet, so there's a lot of bears coming down. We were doing our 4-mile run up in the hills. I had Max Golovkin sitting in the passenger seat, and I have my camera sitting between us. In about 10 yards, not even that far, from one side of the street to the other side of the street, a brown bear ran across the street, and they had to be in a meter tall. I'm talking to Max, and I'm shaking him, and I'm saying, Max, look at the bear, look at the bear. And in all that commotion, never once did I pick up my camera to take pictures of it. But the guys were about, I'd say 200 yards behind us, so it wasn't like they were going to be in any kind of danger.
Every training camp will be different, like different strategy. This time, just I have 2 months. It was first month, just for power, just for more for speed. Last month, it's very important because just more focus boxing, special for strategy. I learn every day, like step by step, like little by little. Training is my life. I love boxing, I love sport. I respect my all opponents. I respect my boxing life, you know, who stay with me. I respect my team. You know, it's very important for me.
Everybody in this gym is here because boxing is their life. I have a lot of old tapes that show a lot of the old fights so that these guys can understand what hopefully they aspired to be Hopefully they understand the kind of work it's going to take to get to that point. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. You just have to understand when you're in that position to be able to bring it up and remember those moments.
Yeah, I watch TV, I watch boxing. Yeah, I like it. Just for my strategy, for my focus.
Now we're playing some good music. What music is this? Good music. That's just music that I remember anyway.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. We'll be waiting. Time after time.
I fought Kel with Carson Jones about 4 years ago, and he was a green, inexperienced young man that has progressed. The Ingles have done a magnificent job moving him and changing him from a green young kid to a very experienced pro who, in my opinion, is probably the best welterweight in the world right now.
It'll be competitive for a little bit. What I think is going to happen, Brook will box well for the first maybe 4 or 5 rounds. He'll box well because he's a good boxer and he has a good jab. But as soon as he starts getting touched, I don't think he'll be able to handle it. This guy, he's a big puncher, and I think he'll eventually catch up to him, maybe 5, maybe 6, and as soon as he does, it's lights out.
The fight excites me because I finally got somebody in the ring with Golovkin that he really believes belongs in there with him. I'm competing with the Ingles to make sure that they don't beat me again. So I'm excited about it. Not apprehensive, but excited to make sure that we do a job.
I like old music, old school, old coach, old friends.
You're not showing me you're working, how we're doing all that talking, okay? So just work. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I retired in 2001. Originally, why I opened the gym in 2008 was to lend it to my friends. Just friends that were off the mountain, had a fighter that was going to fight, I was going to lend them the gym. So I really wasn't intending on getting back into it. But when he came up and I felt him the first day on the mitts, I thought, oh my goodness, this is something that I could continue doing. 6'12", huh? Just 5'10" for him.
Why?
Because he's a baby still.
Yeah, I love him. He's a great guy.
For my son sometimes.
He's a very smart guy. He's a true guy. He's like father for me, and he's like old brother for me, He knows. He feels me, I feel him. Just it's very important for us. I respect him.
We have a WBC title that's on the line here for this fight, so he has to weigh a maximum of 176 pounds, which is 10% of his fighting weight, or the maximum weight for the fight. He weighed 165, so he's in line, as he's always been for every fight, to come in at the 58, 59 for the fight. 65, perfect.
Today my perfect weight, 165. I have 1 month, this is nothing. I feel great, just, smiling. Beautiful weather, beautiful day. I eat 4 times per day, and I feel very good.
This is Gennady's favorite place. It's right around the corner from the gym. He can eat whatever he wants. He watches what he eats, but doesn't really have to limit the amount that he eats, because he just burns through everything. I mean, the amount of calories he burns through a day, he just drops weight very quickly. He's one of the guys. He's not the world champion, and everyone else is kind of at a different level. He just likes to make everyone feel comfortable. All the other guys, younger fighters that are up here as well, he always interacts with them. So he's definitely the leader up here, but he kind of takes everyone under his wing.
After hard work, right now just everybody understands. Right now just relax time, dinner time.
I'm having ribs tonight, and I think that's what Gennady's having also, but everything here on the menu is delicious.
Ever since I met him, I mean, he's got one of the most warm personalities, real likable guy. I think that's why he's become so popular. He's the same guy that I met on the first day as he is now, where he's got, so many titles and considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport, one of the most marketable guys, selling out arenas all over the world. It's just, he's stayed very grounded, and I think that's what the fans appreciate. Not only his excitement in the ring, but his personality, his character outside the ring.
They've done the training today. They worked in the morning and in the evening. They worked very hard. So it's time to enjoy themselves for a little while and then go back to work tomorrow.
New toy?
New toy.
Uh-huh. Nice. Wow.
Yeah?
Looks good.
We used to paint him to the colors of whatever he was going to wear that particular fight. If he was going to wear blue, we'd paint him blue. If he was going to wear red, we'd paint him red. And so just do all kinds of designs on the shoe as per whatever outfit he was going to wear. Now we don't have to paint him no more. He's got his own shoe.
The triple G. G is here. They look good, yeah. Feel good.
Kell Brook, he's big star in UK. Every fight he win, and every fight easy for him.
We're fighting an undefeated fighter who doesn't know how to lose, doesn't know how to get hurt. Can he take the power for the 12 rounds if it happens to go 12 rounds? I don't think so.
After first round.
Kell, he's huge fighter. Just I won't beat him.
He just does things to prepare the punches so when they land crisp, they land correct. It doesn't take very much for him to knock somebody out.
I believe in my power. I believe I beat him. My goal is all the belts in the middleweight division. I want. This is my dream, all belts. Kell, he's a very good fighter, and I believe I beat him.